Hi friends, let's go on an epic adventure across South America. We'll discover 15 amazing places that will take your breath away. Across mountains, deserts, and oceans. We're talking about very deep canyons, deserts with Mars-like scenery, and islands that look nearly unreal. Each one of these 15 spots stands out in its own way. Over the next few minutes, we'll showcase them. Alright, for our first location, we're kicking things off with the Puna de Atacama, a high-altitude plateau in the Andes Mountains located in northwestern Argentina near the borders with Chile and Bolivia. It is part of a larger region that extends into Chile and Bolivia, but the Argentinian portion is an arid, remote, and sparsely populated desert landscape. Reaching many areas typically requires rugged 4x4s and careful planning due to terrain. Long drives cross increasingly otherworldly landscapes. The air is thin at altitude, and the views are breathtaking. This isn't just a desert, it's a whole other world. Vast salt plains, volcanoes that touch the sky. The colors here are unreal. Deep red rocks, bright white salt, turquoise and pink lagoons. The region includes striking cone-shaped volcanoes such as Licancabur and Cono de Arita. At night, because it's so high and far from city lights, the sky becomes an unbelievable blanket of stars. You can see the Milky Way so clearly, it looks like you can almost touch it. This place is the definition of an adventure, raw, powerful, and humbling. Put Puna de Atacama on your list. Next up is Brazil. Deep in Bahia lies Chapada Diamantina National Park, Diamond Highlands. They mined diamonds here in the 19th century. The real treasure now is the insane natural beauty. Trails lead to Pai Inacio Hill for sunset, offering 360-degree views of largely undeveloped wilderness. Visitors explore hidden grottos and underground rivers. At Poço Encantado, sunlight turns the water electric blue. The route to Fumaça, Smoke Waterfall, is long. It's so tall the water mists before reaching the bottom. Chapada Diamantina demands time and energy, and pays you back with pure awe and wonder. Still wild. Still untamed. Waiting for you to explore its secrets. For our third hidden gem, we take a huge leap south to the Falkland Islands. Remote, windswept, and raw. Dramatic coastlines, white sand beaches, rolling green hills. The islands host 5 penguin species, including large colonies of Magellanic and the majestic king penguins. Penguins here can be remarkably unafraid of humans, often approaching closely. It's a bird lover's paradise. Black-browed albatross glide past. Elephant seals and sea lions lounge on beaches. Exploring feels like stepping back in time. Small settlements, profound isolation. If you want wildlife in its purest form and a side of South America few ever see, this sub-Antarctic adventure will leave you speechless. From the cold south back to Brazil, Aparados da Serra National Park. Sheer vertical cliffs drop into lush valleys. Itambezinho, literally sharp-cut stone, like a giant knife sliced the earth. 1 minute clear, the next, you're on the edge of a cloud. Fortaleza is even bigger. From Mirante do Fortaleza, you see curving canyon walls, waterfalls, and the Atlantic on clear days. Hire a local guide and trek the riverbed. Look up, perspective shifts, and you feel tiny. Raw, dramatic scenery. A canyon system often compared to a Grand Canyon in Brazil. Get ready for our 5th location, one of the most surreal, mind-bending places on Earth. Salar de Uyuni. Over 10,000 square kilometers of pure white salt, so flat it's used to calibrate satellites. A rocky island of ancient cacti, some over 10 meters tall, with a 360-degree panorama of infinity. In rainy season, a thin layer of water turns it into a vast natural mirror. Walking on clouds, a photographer's dream. It's peaceful and expansive. It makes you feel connected to the landscape and sky. From the world's largest salt flat to the driest place on Earth, San Pedro de Atacama. A Martian world. Sand dunes, bizarre rock, salt formations carved by wind. It feels like walking on the moon. Climbing a dune at sunset reveals skies shifting through reds, oranges, and purples. Pre-dawn drive to El Tatio, one of the highest geyser fields. Hundreds of steam columns hissing and bubbling in the freezing air. Contrast on contrast, float where you can't sink, flamingo lagoons under volcanoes, and world-class stargazing. The ultimate adventure hub, a testament to the wild, diverse beauty of our planet. Next on the list is Colca Canyon. It is about twice as deep as the Grand Canyon. The approach is an adventure, vicuñas and alpacas on the high plains. At Cruz del Condor, giants rise on thermals, wingspans over 3 meters, gliding just feet away. A memorable sight. For the ultimate challenge, hike down, cross the Colca, and sleep in a tiny green oasis beneath towering walls. Next destination, Lençóis Maranhenses in Brazil. A desert that fills with thousands of lagoons. Bed sheets of Maranhão, now you see why. Endless white sand punctuated by brilliant blue and green pools. Warm, clear, and irresistible after the hike. From the air, it's a giant abstract painting. A temporary paradise you must see to believe. Next on the list is Barichara, a well-preserved colonial town in Colombia, serene and walkable. Hand-laid cobbles, golden stone, and calm plazas. Time slows down here. Walk the ancient Camino Real to Guani for countryside views of the Suarez River Canyon. Beauty, history, tranquility. Everyone knows Machu Picchu, but there's another, Cuelap, in the cloud forests of Chachapoyas. 20-meter walls, over 400 circular houses, older than the Incas, built by the warriors of the clouds. Moss, bromeliads, mist, lost city vibes. Nearby, Gocta Waterfall and the cliff sarcophagi of Caraja. Indiana Jones feels. Next up, Los Roques. Over 350 islands, cays and islets in a protected Caribbean park. Small cays offer quiet beaches with flower-white sand and 1,000 shades of turquoise. Limited development, mostly posadas and small inns. Next, tucked away at the foot of Mount Piltriquitron, lies a peaceful town that feels like time itself slows down. El Bolsón, Argentina. A Patagonian town known for artisan markets and local craft culture. Due to a series of valleys, El Bolsón has an unusually mild climate for its southern location. Hike to the Rio Azul's narrow canyon, drinkable waters, stay in refugios, share stories. Sustainable, earthy living. El Bolsón has a tourism economy based on an outdoor artisan market. Fly fishing, trekking, rafting, climbing, and other outdoor activities in the surrounding lakes and mountains. Next destination, Huacachina. A real desert oasis popular for adventure activities. Huacachina is a small desert city in Peru, built around a real desert oasis, with a lagoon and palm trees. This oasis was formed by an underground current of water, which generated the growth of plants and trees in the middle of the Ica Desert. Huacachina is visited by hundreds of people who come to enjoy the dune tours in buggies, try their hand at sandboarding, and experience Huacachina's famously wild nightlife. Next destination is Peninsula Valdés, located on the Atlantic coast of Argentina. It is important because it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, globally significant for marine mammal conservation, serving as a critical breeding and calving area for endangered species like the southern right whale, as well as southern elephant seals and sea lions. It is also a key habitat for diverse wildlife, including Magellanic penguins and orcas, which are known for their unique hunting techniques. The Peninsula Valdés is unique and breathtaking with abundant wildlife. The UNESCO designation helps to ensure the protection and preservation of the peninsula and its wildlife for future generations. Last but not least, Villa de Leyva, a whitewashed colonial village in Colombia frozen in time. It is one of Colombia's 17 heritage villages. This picturesque town, with its cobbled streets, white houses with red-tiled roofs, and huge main square, is one of Colombia's historic gems. There are several interesting spots, such as Plaza Mayor, Casa Terracota, and the Paleontological Museum. Villa de Leyva has become a popular destination for Colombians and international tourists seeking an authentic experience of Colombian history. The city has retained its colonial charm while adapting to the needs of modern tourism. And that is it, 15 locations from high deserts to penguin colonies to reflective salt flats. Which one was your favorite? Tell me in the comments. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.